Live from Studio A in the Rose City, it's Sharkbite Improv. And now, here's your host, Nathaniel Patterson.
Thank you all very, very much. My name is Nathaniel Patterson, and this is Sharkbite Improv. And tonight we have Ryan, Jake, Nick, Jonathan, and other Ryan. So what we do here is we do live, unscripted comedy for a live studio audience and for you at home. That was gross. I got over Vietnam very quickly. So now it's time in the show where one of us would like to tell a story. Who's going to tell us a story today? Jake's going to tell a story. Awesome. Jake, would you like to get a suggestion from the audience, or you got a story from your own troubled past?
Can I get a fear, common fear, something you're afraid of? Spiders. Okay. So when I was younger, I had a tarantula, which was sort of an odd choice. This was in high school. I was about 16, and the only people who had tarantulas were actually stoners. So I felt a little weird because I didn't really smoke a lot of weed. And what was great is I was a virgin at 16, and there was this really cute girl. I lived right across the street. I lived in an apartment complex. This gorgeous girl whose name was Nikita, which I thought was awesome because I think later on there was a television show, but it's also the name of a Russian missile, which I thought was great. So that was my intro, which she didn't think was funny, but her mom did. And that's how you work that angle, right? You go, oh, your name's like a Russian missile. And she's like, what? But her mom's like, oh, he's so cute. So I was in with the mom, right? So I'm kind of working some angles, I'm persuading. Eventually, like any common cold, it starts to fester and grow. Nikita gets into me a little bit, which is great. So Nikita's kind of into me, we're hanging out at the pool. And I'm kind of like, oh, well, we should hang out a little bit. And she was kind of like, well, yeah, I mean, maybe we could go up to your room. And I'm thinking, yes, like this is ideal. I don't know what I'm going to do with my mom and my sisters. We'll figure something out, it's all going to work out. So I'm flirting with Nikita. It's working out great. And she goes, do you have any pets? And, probably should have said anything. I was like, I have a tarantula. And so Nikita goes, I'm not going up to your room. I was like, come on, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's totally fine. I picked the thing up. It was a Costa Rican curly hair, lovely little thing. I named it Fluffy. And so, I was like, no, it's like the poodle of tarantulas. Like, you're gonna love this thing. Like, it's amazing, right? So, the mom kind of disappears. Sisters are doing something else. Finally, Nikita, it's like a few days later, she comes up, and we're kind of hanging out, and she sees this massive, the tarantula would climb up, just sit on the massive terrarium, just staring at you. And I was like, oh, it's no big deal. Like, she's totally fine. We'll pick her up. And, so I kind of reach in and grab my little tarantula. I'm like, hi, Fluffy. Like, she understands me. She doesn't care. And I'm kind of like, oh, yeah, look, it's Fluffy. And she's kind of like, oh, I don't really want to touch your massive spider. I'm like, no, it's not a big deal. And so she kind of goes in to pet it. Now, the immediate response, right, you're kind of thinking, oh, it's going to bite. It didn't. No. New World spiders have this nifty little thing where they flick hairs at you. So it turns around on my hand, and I'm like, oh, no big deal, it's just nervous. And it starts burrowing these little hairs right on Nikita's hand, and she starts yelling because they itch like hell. And she's scratching at her wrist, and it's turning all red and bumpy. And then the spider's flipping the out because it's on my hand. She's screaming at it. And I'm like, don't bite me. Well, the spider, of course, latches on quick. I'm like, fuck. And it almost falls. And you can't let these things drop because they're they have an exoskeleton. They're filled with liquid. So I'm juggling this spider. And so she's flipping out. And so the spider ends up on the ground, and she's backing up, and I'm thinking she's gonna step on the spider, and I'm flipping out, and my hand's bleeding, and it's turning numb and purple, and she's screaming at the bathroom, and then lo and behold, my sisters come up from the pool or whatever they were at, and I'm like, oh, this is totally not gonna end well. And it didn't, because they told my mom, and I was never allowed to have a girl up to my room again.
Oh, little Makola.
Hello.
I have such the hardest day today.
Tell me all about your rough day.
Well, it started off, I met this girl.
Yeah.
And she was just, She was gorgeous. Like,
How gorgeous was she?
she's so gorgeous. You would love her. I think you guys would get along.
Did she have a nice lead?
little girl. Where did you get that language from?
Now, son, I'm gonna tell you what I've been telling you for years. If I ever catch you with the girl up here, I'll kill you both.
I mean, I'm 25. You know, it's getting to a point where like I feel a need to, you know, have women.
I understand.
Not
this.
even sex, just to talk to.
Right.
You go and you say,
You
hey.
have your mother.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, and she's great. She's lovely, and I'd
That'd
love
be
to.
me, okay, Malcolm? It'd
Yeah,
be me.
you're
Yeah.
lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Don't
sorry.
talk about me in the third person.
I zone in and out sometimes. It's my bad. But I mean, it's not even. I can't even. Hey, how's it going? Oh no, we can't go upstairs.
There's the
'cause, you know.
lovely girl across the way. She's perfect for you.
Can I bring her up to my room?
No, you cannot bring her.
Hey.
Hey, Nikki. How's it going?
Good. Working at the pool this summer.
Oh, at the pool.
Lifeguarding it.
Cool.
Because I'm fit.
That's awesome. No, I would love to come by sometime and watch you work.
I guess it's a public pool.
Yeah.
You're more
That
than
came out,
welcome
you
to.
know, I get a little zoned in and out sometimes. It's,
Yeah,
it's
because you're 25 and you live with your mother. I mean, we've been neighbors for your entire life. I've moved out and moved back because of the economy.
Well, see, I just cut out the middleman.
Oh, it's all of us.
Mickey G,
David, tell me all about it.
something terrible happened today at school.
Yeah?
That girl, Nikki, she's seen this really tall guy who has great hair. I think his name is Carlos or something.
Do not let that Carlos bring you down.
But I just don't know what to do, Mickey G. Give me some advice, please.
David, I have an idea.
Yeah.
You want to have great hair?
I do.
Maybe I could be your hair.
Oh. That's so perfect. Oh.
Honey, come down here.
We have a spiral staircase. It's a 3-story house.
Are you coming? Oh, you're on the stairs. I'm sorry.
Dad, yeah, you have me up in that tower, the turret that you built onto the ranch home.
Nikki, is this your work uniform?
I'm a lifeguard, so yes, it's a red one-piece bikini. It's not a bikini, it's a red one-piece. That's what a lifeguard wears.
Well, I made you some pancakes. Here you go.
Oh, perfect. That's what I need before sitting in a pool for 8 hours.
Now tell
There's
me,
some carb cakes covered in tree sugar.
honey, you know you need your energy. How's the job? I know you had some worries initially.
Sorry, I just ate a lot of pancakes.
Syrup?
Oh. It's got on my boobs.
Son, I've noticed you've been spending time at the pool, checking out that Nikki gal.
Yeah, no, it's gone pretty well.
She is a fine piece of.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, you're welcome, son. You know, when I was your age, I would sometimes just take women into the pool house and do unspeakable things to their bodies.
Was that because you also weren't allowed to bring them home?
Oh, if I had a nickel for how much your mother is like my mother. I'd have 1 nickel.
Yeah. So then, how did you get around it? Because I'd love to, you know, be with Nikki, but
Just tap that sweet, sweet
I
peach
was gonna.
cream.
Oh my God. But at the same time, I'd also love to not be permanently banned from the public pool.
I understand, son. I understand. Now, here's what you need to do. You need to meet a friend at school, somebody with spiders. This is what I did, okay? Now at the
Is
time,
that slang or real spiders?
legitimately spiders.
Okay. Just you know, the kids these days have all these. No, all right, spiders. Good. Check. Click.
All right, anyway, look, here's the deal. You get someone with spiders. This is what I did, right? Now, once you have somebody with spiders, you take that person, you have them bring the spiders over, okay? And it'll scare your mother away. And it'll just scare her. She's terrified of spiders. That and marmosets. I don't know why. Okay? So she's going to be terrified of the spiders.
Okay.
She'll sprint over. I'll watch. I'll watch her sprint over. I'll watch her sprint. You can stay.
John, I love our evening pipings.
Me too. It's a lovely English blend.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Is that maple?
Oh, yes.
Funny story. I was feeding my daughter syrup earlier.
Oh, yes. Your daughter would look.
That is a funny story.
Oh, your daughter would look great covered in sticky goo. Syrup.
John.
My
God.
sense of humor always has been wacky, hasn't it, Phil?
Well, that's why we get along.
That's true.
I'm extremely normal.
Oh, yes.
And you're just the opposite.
It's,
Okay, be cool, be cool, be cool. We're at school. You can't move so much, okay?
Hey, let me get one good one out.
Yeah.
Is that
Hey.
a
Hi.
spider on your head?
No. What?
It looks. It's moving like a spider.
No, it's just crazy windy in here.
David, why are you lying about me?
Wait, nobody's supposed to know that you're here. I talk to myself.
Yeah. No. That's cool. No, it's cool that you got a spider, man. I was gonna say, maybe we could hang out sometime, me and you and your spider, or me and just your spider. Let me rephrase that. Let's be friends.
My name's Licky G.
Oh,
What up?
Jesus, it
We're good. Come.
talks a little bit. Looks like it.
He's pretty great. Get back on the head. Yeah, that sounds great.
You have just the one,
Ye-
or more than one?
No, we have one. Don't talk about last summer. No, we just have one.
Cool. And,
I'm what he said.
Mickey, G, nice to meet you. I'm Carlos.
Carlos, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So you want to
That-
hang out or?
Yeah. No.
Nikki, come down here.
All right, Dad. Still living in a 3-story tower connected to a ranch house.
I'm gonna make you a glass of syrup.
Oh wait, I went up one. Hang on. I went down the basement through the spiral staircase. It's just a jar of syrup.
Honey, tell me about your job. Any boys coming around?
I'm a lifeguard at a public pool in the suburbs. Yes, many. I am a catch.
Catch, you say?
They all watch The Sandlot and want some of this business. That's good maple syrup.
Honey, I love you.
Love you too, Dad. Now I gotta get my red tube thing, and I'm gonna strap
It's smaller than it was before.
These have gotten bigger. I'm still developing as a 25-year-old woman.
Honey, I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
I can't wait for tonight's piping. It's a stressful day, John.
yeah. I understand it, Phil.
My daughter,
Yeah,
she's getting all these men interested.
she sure is.
You and your wacky sense of humor, John.
It's true.
What is this, a Scottish blend tonight?
Oh, a lovely Scottish blend, which is still technically an English blend.
That was quite an internship at the pipe place. that you
I
had.
know, yes.
You
The
learned a
World
lot.
Pipe Academy. Yep. The WPA.
Well, what do you recommend, John?
Well,
Do I just keep feeding her maple products until the cows come home?
you know, in my experience, maple attracts ants. And what you need is
That's
spiders.
a good point. Spiders, you say?
Spiders.
All right, Mickey G, I gotta tell you something, okay?
Tell me, David.
We've been invited to the pool, but I can't go swimming because I think you're afraid of the water.
I am afraid of the water!
I know, I'm sorry. I don't know.
I don't know what to do about you anymore!
We're still best friends. Come
Running
on.
around using my name to make friends.
Please,
Damn you and your tricks.
please, listen. We're best friends, okay?
It's true.
I'll
3 years now.
This is what I'll do. We'll go to the pool. Maybe we'll get some nachos. You like the cheese? We'll get the nachos, and then I'll just say like I have a stomach ache or something, and that's I don't know where I looked at you. And that's what we'll do. We'll be able to have that excuse and not be able to jump in, okay?
No water?
No water.
Let's shake on it.
I love you.
No running.
Honey, baby doll, I brought you some pancakes.
Dick. Oh, hang on.
John, stay down.
Oh yeah.
John, get underneath.
I'm on the
Sorry,
high,
honey.
I'm on the high dive. I said no running.
John, knock it off.
What? Yeah.
I'll just leave him here for you, baby doll.
Oh, okay. Thanks for.
Gotta keep up your strength.
Yeah, that's what I need is pancakes when I'm sitting in a tall chair,
Love
90-degree heat.
Love you too.
Hey, John, get down. Love you.
You got
Why is Mr. Malcolm staring at me?
you got the chips? Oh, hey, Nikki.
McGee. Pretty sweet hair you got there.
Thanks. You want some nachos?
I do like nachos. You want some buckwheat pancakes?
Yeah.
They're covered in real maple syrup and fresh farm butter.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Did you make that?
No, my dad did. He's going through something.
David, give me a bite.
This is so good.
I'm really digging your hair.
Thanks. It's really windy out.
You look like Danny Zuko.
I feel like Danny Zuko.
Is that why you're wearing a leather jacket in July? At a pool
Uh-huh.
with jean cutoffs? Digging them jean cutoffs.
I knew I shouldn't have gone with the jean cutoffs.
It was cool in Greece.
McGee, you're embarrassing me. This is really good. Really filling, though.
Yeah, he made them from scratch with his tears. Like I
Oh.
said, these are really good because it's all trans fats. I'm gonna sweat plastic later out my sweet body.
It's okay. You have a sweet body. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just meant that you look
Take
very
your
nice.
nachos back.
Sorry.
Nobody has to apologize for telling Nikki she's got a sweet body. It's because I eat pancakes 14 times a day.
It's a great accent, too.
Thank you.
Just put on.
Tell her she's got a pancake ass.
You have a pancake. A what?
Pancake ass.
You have a pancake ass.
You're telling me I have a flat ass?
Am I telling you have a flat ass? Is that what I'm saying?
I think I said the wrong thing.
I think I said the wrong thing.
I don't like the way your pompadour's talking. It's way less like Danny Zuko. It's Kaneki.
Okay, so I went to the store and I bought a couple spiders.
Sure.
And
Sure
now
you
I
did.
have pretty much aggressive scabies everywhere. It won't stop itching.
Yeah.
The doctor said it's the worst scabies attack he's ever seen.
No kidding. Huh.
I covered my entire body in that cream. I burnt the sheets,
Yeah.
and it won't go away.
Yeah.
She won't even look at me because I walk around like I'm just.
The girl, Nikki?
Yeah.
She won't look at you?
No.
I'm not even looking at you. You're covered in bugs.
See?
Yeah. Yeah, I see. About your problem. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. We need to get this girl to come over, one way or another. Okay?
She knows I've been infected with like the most disgusting of rodent little mite things.
I know you're talking about me, you disgusting rodent-infected bug guy.
And that's what she calls me now.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably likes it dirty. All right. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do. All right, now you have a friend with a spider, right?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now you need this guy, right? You're going to bring him over. You're going to introduce him to Nikki, okay? Now you're going to have him get some sort of worse, horrible scabies, something terrifying from this spider. You got to make this happen. You got to get her here.
You talk to me like Cyrano de Bergerac.
I don't know who that is.
It's the story, you idiot.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
as if someone smarter than you was speaking from a bush, because there's always a pause.
Yeah, I get that, but it's just I'm just trying to think about what to say because I don't want to embarrass myself.
I just fill my time with pancakes.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, people do certain things to get through the day,
My dad just makes pancakes. Just
and there's that.
tears, pancakes, and tears.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me over.
Well, yeah, you're a grown man. You're 25 years old.
That I am.
Get closer.
Well, I feel great now that my daughter has gotten together with your son.
Oh, yes. Yes, and that other boy with the odd hair.
Yeah, he's involved.
Yeah.
And scene! Yes, he's involved. That is our show. Yeah, it was. We were way over time. That is our show. Thank you guys very much. We are Sharkbite Improv. Come see us again. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching the clock.